Welcome back to FastMonty's Garage. Today's episode, we are going to fix my Bangin headlights that I dropped on the ground last episode. If you missed it, we did a full install of Bangin headlights. So right now they're on my outers, but halfway through last episode, I dropped two of them on the floor. Let's call it a drop test. And we proved they're made of glass, which is good. That's a good sign of quality. Now, if you're not familiar with Bangin headlights, go hit up their website. Use my discount code FastMonty, and you'll see a variety of different options. These are 5 3/4. They also make 7-inch for classic cars, but for the most part, they are all LED projector style with halos as options. They even have a full color option halo that you can adjust with your phone. They also have demon eyes as an option, and they even have one that's hollow that can be used as an air intake. Pretty badass. So most of those are custom. Lead time can be 6 to 8 weeks depending on where you are. I didn't really have time for that, and when I reached out to them to order 2 more, they recommended, Mike, hey, just get new glass. We'll send you new glass and you fix it. Hey yo, that's what this whole channel is about. Me breaking stuff, fixing it, filming it so you guys can learn faster. So if you're brand new, hit subscribe, click that bell, thumbs up, and if I've ever helped you out in the past, hey, consider getting a hat, shirt. All links are below. Join button. All proceeds go to buying more parts, me making mistakes, you guys learning faster. So that being said, let's go hit the workbench and show you what you need to do to get this project underway. To start things off, get something to hold your bulb. This actually was the original packaging material. I just taped it to reinforce it so I can push down on it. And you can put your bulb in there and spin it around to work on it. You can also mimic this diameter if you want in a piece of wood, so you can spin it around. Obviously you're gonna need safety glasses. Do not want to get glass in your eye accidentally. Some thick gloves to peel this glass out, and a pick of your choice, because there is glue, imagine like windshield glue, in between the glass and the frame. So that's what we have to remove, and you're gonna need a razor blade. So that's the start. Let's go ahead and start tearing this out. So just start going to town. Put it in your little discard pile. See how it just peels off? You can see some of the remnants of the glue there. Just do your best not to damage anything else underneath, especially scratching that black surface. So what's remaining is kind of hard to get at, so that's where you have to get your razor blade and start going underneath that surface. And it's okay if it breaks up. So now with the pick, there's a little channel. See this channel? So with your pick, go around and start picking out that glass, get all that glass out, and then we have to start removing a lot of this gasket material. It's tedious, yes. So this procedure seemed to work pretty well. I'm just scraping with my pick. And as you can see, a lot of that gasket material and leftover glass is coming out. You can also get a razor blade and bend it like so. So then it fits in that slot, and you can use it also as a scraper as you go around that channel. And it takes all that, cuts it right out. I'm getting there. You can see how clean it's getting. But you can also see glass fragments on here. See it? And then if you get something inside, right in there, you can use a razor blade to pick it out. Just be careful. You can also use compressed air, but do it very lightly. You don't want to blow it in. So kind of shoot it at the side, get it out. But we're almost there. Time to change gloves, because we are going to be using chemicals now, because we want to treat this as a painted surface. So paint does not stick, glue does not stick to oils, especially if you had oils on your fingertips or whatnot. We're going to go around and clean this groove as best we can. You can see that black stuff's coming off. So as long as you have visibility into the aluminum base, which by the way, these are badass because they're aluminum, they're not plastic. But just go around that groove. We're gonna clean it off as best we can. Some of that rubber stuff is still stuck on there, but just go around and clean it. As long as you have bare metal to stick to all the way around, you should be good, even if there's some remnant gasket material. Next step, let's use some KC10 wax and grease remover because we are going to mask this outer surface and clean this again. I want to clean this surface because I want my masking tape to stick. So go ahead and take a microfiber towel, a clean one, like so, because we're also going to clean this area. You don't want any fingerprints in it. That's why you leave your gloves on. And you can use a flashlight or turn this on if you want to see if there's any debris or anything on that surface. See, that's with no cleaner. That's how clean it got. So do that, pay attention to what you get dirty. Now the most tedious part, we need to add masking tape to this outer surface where we're going to leave a tiny edge. I'm talking a millimeter of surface. And we're going to go around the whole light bulb. When you get to your starting point, go ahead and overlap it by 2 or 3 inches. Make your break. What I like to do is fold this under and up a little bit. Now we can press the rest of our tape down around the edge. The reason I do that is after we're done putting our sealant on here, it makes no mess, so we can smooth it out and then we can have this handle. That's how we take our tape off. Same thing with the glass. We need to clean it with the wax and grease remover because there's all kinds of manufacturing dust on it and we want our adhesive to stick. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we get that outer edge. Obviously show it up against the light bulb so you can see if it's clear or not, especially on the inside. Once we seal it on the inside, you know how hard it is to clean? Really hard. Same trick with the glass. Go around that edge, and it's more difficult because that edge is a lot smaller than on the base or on the housing. Now let's do a test fit. You'll notice there's a little tab built into the mold and there's a matching tab right here on the housing. Like that, fits perfect. And to make the installation procedure a little faster, go ahead and mark that spot on your tape. Because after you put the glue down, you're going to want to quickly see, okay, where do these line up so you don't make a mess. Now is your final opportunity to clean this whole area. I can already see dust that showed up and the inside. Okay, let's talk about glue real quick. Sika makes a great product. This is actually seam sealer that I used on the mini tub project. I have some left over, but this is way too thick of a bead. And while I was taking this off, so you can use just about any windshield glue if you wanted to. But I'm gonna make an executive decision here because when I was taking this gasket material off, it reminded me of something else that I love to use. Ultra black. I use this all over the engine. It's fantastic and I love it because they come in these little cute little tubes, so you can just buy one tube and do a couple light bulbs, which ironically I have a couple light bulbs to do, so I'm gonna use this. Well, and I just put dust on my light bulb from opening that package. That's why you gotta be clear. Okay, we've laid down our glue. You're gonna want to target, and I'm seeing dust again. Okay, so you're gonna want to target this outside edge, put the bead like right on top, kind of halfway in that channel, because when you put the glass on, it's gonna squeeze both directions. You don't want too much of it squeezing towards the halo area. So I'm gonna put the bead down and I'll show you what it looks like before I put the lens on. And here's the beauty of having a little holder. You can just spin it around. Put a little extra in our little slot. Hey, there's our bead. It's not too big. It's almost the same size of that channel, but just up on that outer lip. And go around and check to see if you missed any spots. Ultra black does not dry fast. Don't get the 5-minute stuff. That stuff dries way too fast to work with. I think we look pretty good. So there's our mark for our slot. One last double check, just make sure we don't have any dust on our internal areas. Okay, there we go. Slot on slot. Press it down. There we go. It oozed out. And now you can go around with the best cock smoother in the world, and that's your finger. Make sure it's in that slot between the housing and the glass. Once you're confident, go ahead and take your gloves off, especially if you got them dirty. Now we can find that piece of tape that we added our handle to. And we can take this layer off. Boop! Bottom one, it might tear in half, but it's okay. See, I just tore it. It's okay, I just want that edge. Oop, and I just messed it up. Perfect. It's okay, let's take my pick. Don't worry if you make a mess, take a pause, take a deep breath. You can use acetone to clean stuff up later. Double check your work. Not that it matters, but there's one little spot right there. That's okay, I can hit it with acetone, take that off, but you're not gonna see it. Frankly, it's in the car. Looking good. One down, one to go. 24 hours later, good as new. Check that out. Now I can mount the other two and continue the prior episode, which sounds totally bizarre, doesn't it? So, hey guys, thanks for hanging out. That's how you fix a Bangin headlight. And I cannot wait to get on the road and show these off. So until next time, build them fast, drive them faster. See ya.